So here are 5 coping strategies for overcoming sensory overload. Let's get into it right now. Guys, welcome back to the ASPI world. My name is Dan and I have autism and ADHD, and I make videos all about this stuff to help you every single week. So if you want to learn more, come on the journey with me and get some help from me, make sure to hit that subscribe button by clicking the notification bell down below to subscribe to this channel now so you don't miss out on a video, but also it helps me out a ton so we both win. Hey, also, do you want a free Autism Life Hacks PDF book? You can download mine right now at autismhacks.net, completely free. Okay guys, so autism sensory overloads, right? This is something that impacts so many people in the autism spectrum. It's redonkulous. So I wanted to take this moment in this video to give you 5 practical things that you can do to actually overcome and help reduce sensory stimulation overloads, because those things are probably one of the most debilitating things in the life of an autistic person, so that you get every single thing that you need ASAP. So the first thing I'm going to talk about is practicing mindfulness. Mindfulness teaches like a deeper breathing exercise and meditation, which is kind of like a visualization. But basically, you know, if you're washing the dishes or washing your hands, you kind of think about the fact that you're washing your hands. If you catch a moment to go, hey, I should be doing mindfulness, you say, how am I in this moment in time? Where are my feet? They're placed on the floor. What does the room feel like? What does it smell like? What's the temperature of the room? What is, you know, the sense of my hands kind of, you know, rubbing against each other? What is that like? All this is mindfulness and definitely helps give your mind a little bit of a sensory break when you're doing those things, which helps you kind of implement small practices of how to overcome sensory overload when it happens. Because what happens with sensory overload is that your mind is going and it topples over. If you can implement small pieces of like memory breaks in your head, in your mind, so that when you are going through daily life, you're less likely to get triggered as often if you're used to having small little mental breaks, which is why mindfulness is awesome. Okay, so number 2 is using sensory aids like noise cancelling headphones. I use these Bose noise cancelling headphones every single day. I'm using them right now. I'm about to jump on a call and do a consultation. And all of these little kind of like noise sensory gadgets are amazing. You can get in-ear Apple AirPods and all kinds of different types of stuff. What this does is it helps reduce the amount of noise coming into your ears, but not the quality, because you can still hear it if you really want to. It just reduces a lot of the noise. But you can also turn on the complete silence mode, which it basically sucks in like a piece of silence and it just plays it through like the earpieces. I'm not entirely sure of the technicalities of how it works, but it's absolutely amazing, and noise cancelling headphones are just like mwah. You can also use things like sunglasses, hoodies and stuff to kind of block out light from kind of coming in too close, or if you're too cold you put a hoodie on and stay warm. But I use sunglasses and noise cancelling headphones as like that's like a must for me. Like that definitely happens every single day and I love it. Okay, so developing routines. Now, developing routines with an individual's sensory processing issues can be more of a way of controlling your environment. So a routine would be that you know that when you come into a room, you want the lighting to be a certain way. You want the heating to be a certain heat. Because what happens a lot of times is we go to places where we have no control over that environment, and that environment then ends up triggering us and giving us sensory overload. And sensory overload isn't just like light, sounds, and smell, it's also the feel, like how many people in that room, how much space have you got between you and another person, what are your clothing feeling like, what is the temperature in that room like. So when you go to somewhere, try to control that environment, get into a routine where you know, hey, every time I go on the subway or the metro or whatever, I have to sit next to the door so I get a bit of fresh air every time the door opens on my way home from work or whatever. Make sure you get yourself into a routine where you are controlling as much as you can of the environment that you're in. This is going to pay off in dividends, I promise you. Guys, I just want to give a shout out to today's sponsor, Brillia. Now, Brillia is a homeopathic non-prescription medication for adults and children, actually. It's homeopathic, which means there's no nasties in it, it's non-addictive, and it's nothing that's going to be full of nasties and horrible chemicals. It's actually dead. It's more natural than anything else I've probably ever taken in my life. So, the cool thing about Brillia is that it enhances clarity, it reduces things like stress, irritability, anxiety, impulsivity, restlessness, all the lovelies that come with autism and ADHD, right? But it actually helps improve concentration, and for me, it's helped me improve my focus. And I have a lot of issues trying to focus on my work and do things. But when I'm taking this, I take the 2 tablets 4 times a day, every day, and it took about 3 weeks for it to really kick in, but it's absolutely amazing. Now, even if you stop taking this, there's no harmful side effects. There's just the beauty of this type of medication. Now, if you are thinking about trying a new medication, always consult with your doctor. But if you want to try Brillia, which I highly recommend, check out the link in the description down below and use my code ASPI15 for 15% off right now. I swear you're going to love it. Okay, guys, on with the video. Okay, so number 5 is a no-brainer, but people do not do it, and it's seeking support and advice from family and friends when you need it. This could actually be seeking support from a therapist. The thing is, we go through life so much where we want to just do it on our own. You know, we're all right, Jack, we're okay. But then it gets to a point where it's like, it's not okay, and we're at a tipping point. The glass is full, and we're about to overflow, and it's emotional nightmare, and that's where an overload kind of just comes out of nowhere. If you feel that you're getting triggered and you're getting emotionally kind of burnt out quite often, what you need to do is step back and go, okay, what can I do to help improve that situation? And how you do that is you say, oh, okay, maybe I'm feeling a little bit angry, or I got triggered by this morning. Maybe I should speak to my therapist, or book a counseling session, or talk to my friend about it. That debrief, a problem shared is a problem halved, couldn't get any truer. That is exactly how it is, and I definitely beg for you to definitely try this out, and don't forget that seeking support definitely helps. If you have anything to add, pop it in a comment down below. I'd love to read every single comment you give me, and also, if this video is helpful for somebody, please share it on Facebook and Twitter. I love you guys. See you in the next one. Peace.